All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We're gonna do some drafting, some high mythic drafting. Just played Mog Monday. If you missed that, it'll be up on YouTube later. It was a crazy Mog Monday. We played Reflections of Lajara Goblins in Historic, and the ending was out of this world. Won't spoil it for you. But now we're drafting. Do a little extra content here on Monday. Usually Mondays are just for Mog Monday. But we're gonna do a draft. We are super high mythic. We 7-0'd our last draft before the PTQ. And that brought us into Mythic at Mythic 50. We have since decayed. If you missed the qualifier, I'm going to put it up as bonus content. Igor hates Mondays. I'm going to put it up as bonus content on my YouTube and on my Twitch for subscribers. Our deck was pretty good, honestly, but we went 5-3. Them's the breaks. But we're going to draft. So let's go. Traditional drafts. Kaldheim. Whoa, hold on. I want Premier Draft. Let's go. I like best of one for limited, personally. I think for streaming and for just like playing a draft is fun. Obviously, if you're playing like a really competitive draft, best of three is better. But I like best of one for just like I'm just gonna play a draft and have some fun. You know. All my YouTube folks, make sure you like content. All my YouTube folks, make sure you like. You think I've said it so many times, I would know it, right? Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you've been enjoying the draft content. People are really liking the draft content on my YouTube, so I'm trying to do a little bit more of it and trying to get you guys a draft, a draft or two, a week here and there. Doesn't hurt. The Kaldheim has been a really, really fun draft format, so I'm pumped. And yes, I'll be doing coverage this weekend, actually. This Sunday.
Sell out with me? Oh yay, sell out with me tonight.
Thanks for the resub, Mr. Photon. I'm going to be doing coverage with Jeff Hoagland on Sunday. Come on, 8th person. What are you freaking doing here?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Come on. Take your seat. I'll be doing coverage this Sunday. The Hooglandia Opens are back. And Jeff does a really, really good job with this tournament. And Jeff asked me to come on and do some commentary with him. So me and Jeff will be covering the historic format in the Hooglandia Open this Sunday. So, nice big event. Should be really fun. Again, Jeff runs a really, really good tournament. Like, it's actually really impressive how much Jeff can do with a very little amount. So, that'll be a lot of fun. This will be this Sunday. Oh, I love this card. We did a freshly brewed last week on standard land destruction. I just freaking think this card's so much fun. Not bad, too. It's pretty good. Pretty good top end for a snow deck. But, alright, so we have our pack. It's Waking Patrols, Bergstrider, Bounding Gold, Demon Bolt. So, very powerful pack here. A lot of good comments. Yes, you can, Meatballs. That's totally good. Matchmaking for the actual draft is just the first 8 players who want to draft. So the ranks at this table could be Mythic, Platinum, Bronze, Diamond 4. Like, the draft itself is not ranked. So they can be a little weird, which is really fun, honestly. So what are we going to take here, honestly? Demon Bolt's probably the best common, or the Bergstrider is really, really good. Bound and Gold is good, but a little bit worse than the others. I think if you really loved white aggro, I think taking the Bounding Gold here wouldn't be crazy. I really like Waking Patrols, honestly, a lot. I think this card's really, really fun and pretty powerful. If I was at a Pro Tour, I'd probably take the Demon Bolt, but we're going to take the Rare. Any current home improvement projects? Oh my god. Are you kidding, Mr. Photon? We're going nuts over here. We got lots of stuff to do. Nicole's getting surgery, for those who don't know, on her ankle in about a month. She hurt her ankle a while back. Was scheduled to have surgery before COVID, then COVID happened. So she's going to be in a bed for like a month. So we're trying to get everything done before that. And then Nicole's going to be learning YouTube and learning editing and stuff. Nicole's going to edit for me and put all my videos up and stuff like that. So I'll have a lot more time to stream, which is really good. So things are... #soon is like coming to fruition in the next month or two, which is really, really cool. But before Nicole goes under the knife, we want to make sure everything is done around the house. So we have a lot to do this next few weeks. All right. Slays the Troll is really good if you're like a red-green deck. An uncommon was taken. This pack's pretty weak, honestly. Nothing really super exciting. I wish I take Slays the Troll. I think being like a red-green deck, like I think Waking Patrols lends itself well to a snow deck. As if you're like a snow deck, it's a good payoff. It gets snow lands. It kills their snow lands. But it can also just be played in like a red-green like beatdown deck, which I think is totally fine. So, and then Slays the Troll plays better in a deck like that. So... Alright, now we're past the pack with a common or a rare and an uncommon missing. And the uncommon was not black or white. So Not a great sign for us, but these cards are kind of, they're fine. But not a lot of red, but definitely some green here. Vandal, Seeker, and Sculptor are all quite good. I'm not exactly sure how I rate these, like if Sculptor is better than Seeker and vice versa. It's also a snow-covered Forest. I probably want to take the Forest over the Sculptor. Yeah, we're just take Forest here. Like, I don't want to have Sculptor and one Snowland in my entire deck. Let's just take the Snowland and go from there. Alright, you see a Plow, a Steel, and again, a pretty weak set of commons. Obviously, Pick is very good. Pick is not as good in a non-white deck. Just not as exciting. Although, if we are an aggressive red-green deck, that's definitely a card we could take. Snow Plains is kind of off. Recluse is actually a pretty solid card, but wouldn't take it this early. So, yeah, let's pick here. And see where things go. Alright, so it looks like a red-green like beatdowny deck is not really in the cards. We've already passed good red, and we're not seeing any good red coming to us. So red is kind of a little off the menu here. Red could definitely be a splash in our deck. It's very possible. I think I like the dual land here. I think white will blend like a green-white kind of aggressive deck. Splashing red is very reasonable. It also opens the door to snow stuff. Ice-Side Troll is good, but we don't have any enablers for it yet. And then everything else in this pack is just like pretty bad. So I think that the tree line is by far the safest pick. So, all right. So Rimewood Falls, Sculptor of Winter. Now we actually have some red-green cards. Run Amok, Firewalker, Mob. But Sculptor's pretty good. I would take Sculptor over a possible off-color duel. This is a pretty good sign though that maybe red is open. The pack's just been weird. Maybe red aggressive deck is open, but like maybe the red removal spells are being taken by a snow player or something like that. But I'm gonna take Sculptor here. Take Sculptor. We have 2 Snowlands, so I'm safer taking it. I want to have at least 4 or 5, but take Sculptor. And get past the pack with a Snow-Covered Plains, which is fine. A Mob, which is okay. Not a great card, it's just fine. Story Seeker is honestly fine. I actually like Story Seeker a lot if you're a green-white aggressive deck, because if you pump it, it's really, really good. Great target for Harold's, whatever. The green sorcery gets plus X and trample. Good target for that, but we're taking the plains here. Neither Mob nor Seeker is definitely worth the plains, and whether we splash white or play white, it's a good choice. Alpine Meadows. We're actually like working, our mana base is working really well now. We don't really have like great spells. We can always figure it out, so get that set. Bounding Gold tables out of our opening pack. That pack was good. It was not that good. So that's pretty insane sign that white is open. So really, really easy pick here. And now we're probably going to lean a little more towards green-white. Although splashing white or red and then being base green is probably going to be our plan. All right, so Outrider tables, Code Spell Cleric, Broken Wings. I'm pretty happy with Outrider. If we're just like a kind of like chonky Naya deck, then Outrider actually plays pretty well in that plan, so pretty happy with that. We also need spells right now, so Seeker tables, Helm tables. I think I'm going to lean towards Seeker here. I think I'm leaning towards red being our splash color, honestly. White seems more open. Plains tables, too. It's actually really cool. It's cool because like we actually care about snow. Most white decks don't. So snow-covered plains is going to come really, really late a lot of the time. Sure. I mean, probably not playing though. Raven form. So pretty interesting first pack here. We have a lot of Snowlands, although not necessarily a ton of snow payoffs. But like the thing is that we can pick up those snow payoffs later. We've got some powerful cards here in Slays the Troll, Bounding Gold, Waking Patrols, a couple creatures. Sculptor is really good in our deck. It's just a 2 mana creature, which is awesome. We already have 5 Snowlands. So definitely interesting. And sure. So let's open up Showdown of Skulls. No, but that one's real good too.
Oh, it's Helix! Oh my god!
I know some pros are lower on this card than most. I still think it's very, very good. And this is the perfect deck for it. We're already going to be playing a lot of 4 power creatures anyway. So even if we only cast it for like 2, it's still going to be very, very good. And picking up Snow-Covered Plains is going to be really easy. Barely an inconvenience. Super easy, whatever. And this pack is like the other cards that are possible are like not even that good. So easy slam here. If Blessing was not here, it's a pretty weak pack, honestly. I'm not thrilled about Verdict and defensive decks. Squash and no Giants is pretty tough. They might get some Changelings. It's probably Squash. Squash, then Recluse, then Land, maybe. But love the Blessing. Okay, and now we're also like pretty interested in Ice Hydro, which is a weird thing for a green-white deck, but we just have a bunch of Snowlands, which is kind of, it's weird. It's kind of a weird deck here, because usually the green-white decks, usually white decks aren't very snow-based, but we can be, so obviously Glade Warden's fine also. Outrider, Mentor, Shieldmate are all just cards. So Ice Hydro. Man, Bergstrider. Struggle's very good. Frostbite's very good too if we're actually like snowy, but I think we're kind of just splashing red. I think Struggle's better. Pretty weird. There aren't many white cards this back. There's a rare and a common missing, and Bergstrider's still there, which is not like a great sign for us once the rare was blue. Alright. Struggle. Struggle's also very good with the Story Sculptor too, so. Man, Behold the Multiverse, too? This draft's getting a little weird here. Getting a little weird. I'm just going to take a Snowland. I mean, none of these cards are particularly exciting. Obviously, Raptor's fine, but I'm not even sure if we're going to be, like, that aggressive. We only really have, like, a few white cards, so we could end up being, like, red-green anyway. And if we don't get more picks, this card isn't that exciting. Let's take the land. Reflections? Cavalry. Forest? And no white cards, which is just really, really weird. I mean, Cavalry is definitely good. And like, I mean, Reds. It feels like no red cards though. Just so weird. I don't think we can take a Forest here. I think we have enough Snowlands to make our deck function. I don't think we need any more Snowlands. It's like Cavalry, Forest, or Effigy, and Effigy is like obviously not super exciting. Cavalry's a good 2-drop. Take Mistwalker or Reflections. Yeah, that's a little off, I think. I think the Cavalry. Alright, so Sculptor's great. This is the card that's good in green-white. Icebreaker Kraken? Sure. Alright, another Ice Side Troll. Great. And now, with 2 Trolls, I'm a little more interested in getting more Snowlands. Outrider's fine, but not super exciting. Kind of a weird draft, because like, it seems like a lot of the snow cards aren't there, but like, we're getting the ones for our deck, which is kind of weird. Yeah, we passed a lot of good blue there, but Seeker's great. I like this card a lot. Solid card. Another Plains or Squash. We have 0 Changelings so far. Now that we're leading a little more towards red, we could definitely end up with more or actual Giants. Also, if we're splashing white, we don't need a third snow-covered Plains. I'll take the Squash here. Recluse is also like fine, but another Outrider. Outrider's fine. Mentor's pretty mopey, so Cavalry. All right, looks like we're settling into red-green. And then Snakeskin Veil's fine. I like that card. So, I mean, yeah, blue is pretty open. I doubt we're playing this, but Herald's Revenge, sure. And then, like, another Outrider, sure. All right, it's pack 3. And we've got some green commons, I guess. We've got a Sculptor of Winter again, which is really good in our deck. Ladewalker's fine. Sentinel and Elderly for Mob is okay. Crush the Weak's not very good. Just like I have a weak back. Just take Sculptor here. I mean, we have a lot of ramp. You know, we've got ramp and some big 5/5s, which aren't like the most exciting things in the world. But we just have ramp, and we have this. We have Waking Patrols. We have Blessing of Frost. We have some pretty big cards to work into. So Sculptor's good. Rune of Speed, a packmate, easy packmate, not even close. Easy packmate. Yep. It's a good one for us. Magda Brazen Outlaw. I like this card a lot. This card is nice. A lot of value. Rootless U is fine. We have no targets for it. Yeah, this is a really easy Magda. It's a good 2-drop too. Horizontal View. A lot of twos. It's good Cavalry too. Absolutely. I love Magda. It's really good. All right. Now we get past the pack. I think we're going to be splashing white. So Story Seeker's out of here. We're just going to splash white so far for Bounding Gold. That's actually it. We have always Snowlands. We like actively want to play with Snowlands anyway, so I'll take a Glade Walker here. It's also a giant for Squash. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's fun. A Rune of Might. Rune of Might is pretty sweet. We only have one equipment, but I think I'm pretty happy with Rune of Might. Other option would just be take the mountain, but I don't think we really need it. So Rune is good. We also just have like big dumb idiots. This is a tough one. So Frostbite or Run Amok. The question is, do we need a way to break through, basically? Let's actually put these here. We have 6 Snowlands. So we're currently at 24 playables, which is pretty good. Our deck's like pretty... It's like almost done. Run Amok is like pretty important. But we only actually have like one... We have 2 removal spells right now. I'll take the Frostbite. We have enough snow to make it a bolt, so... Another Icehide Troll or a Forest. I think we already have enough playables. I want this Forest. This will be our 7th Snowland. A third Icehide Troll is definitely diminishing returns a little bit. We already have a ton of 3s. So like removing our 24th spell, like our worst spell, upgrading it to an Icehide Troll probably isn't worth having a Snowland. So maybe it is actually. The Troll's pretty good. I'll take the Forest. Alright. Another Struggle too. That's pretty good too. Alright. Sure. Maybe we should take a patrol. I'm not sure. Struggle. Sentinel? Sentinel's really good with our Magda, obviously. I don't mind taking Sentinel here. A Freezing Flame? I mean, I don't think we're playing that card, but sure. Rootless U, but no targets. Sure. Alright, so... It's going to be... Wow, the Mountain Table? That's awesome. That is awesome. So now we have 8 Snowlands. Okay. Interesting deck here. So we're like red-green. We're splashing white for a single Bounding Gold, and then kind of just like for the Snowlands. Having Snowlands is very good in our deck. We're not playing Revenge. This could be a 15 land deck, honestly. We have Sentinel, Triple Sculptor, Pick, Magda, and a pretty low curve. Blessing of Frost, Packmate, Double Struggle, kind of Outrider, which don't need it. And then, I guess playing 15 lands and Waking Patrols. Maybe the Trolls isn't even good in our deck, the way things turned out. We can cast it pretty early, but we're not going to have like a ton of lands in play, honestly. Like, is our deck just better if it's just a 5/5? It probably is. It probably is, honestly. Like the card is super fun and super awesome, but like we're just playing 15 lands in this deck, and we are... A lot of our mana comes from non-land sources, so we're likely to like stop at 3 or 4 lands in play, but keep casting bigger spells anyway. It's also bad against aggro. Yeah, we're not going to play this card. It sucks, but... So now we have 2 Outriders... Just play a 3rd Outrider, probably. I don't hate Revenge, honestly. But I guess we already have like some good pump spells or removal spells. Yeah, I'll just put the 5/5 in. We are playing 2 Plains. Maybe we'll just cut a Plains. Just play 1 Plains. Because it's the Plains is like almost a snow-covered land. Like a snow-covered waste at this point. We have 2 mountains, 2 forests, 2 duels. Plains. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 7 Snowlands, or half our mana base is snow. And we literally have 1 white card in our entire deck. Like, if we had a snow-covered island or 2, we could just, like, splash the Freezing Flame instead of the Bounding Gold. But our curve's super low, which is really nice. I think Magda's really good. Our top end isn't, like, amazing. It's just, like, a bunch of 5/5s, but that's, like, totally fine, I think. Yeah, this is good. And we'll just go, like... Mountain. Forest. So this is 5. It's 6 red, 8 green, and 3 white. And of course, we have a lot of things that make colors too. So only actually have like 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 red cards and 1 green and 1 white card. Kind of a weird deck, honestly. Kind of an interesting deck. Let's do a prediction, folks. Who wants to gamble their channel points? Prediction started. Let's see your predictions, please. And I think this is our deck. I think I'm pretty happy with this deck. It's not like great. It's definitely like it's a fine deck. It's not an amazing deck. It's a fine deck. Double struggle is obviously good. If you kill spells, it's good. It's good. It's good. Place your bets, please. Let's play some matches here. Yeah, if it's your first time here, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Look at this. 99% yes. It does pay out of odds. It's also the quantity of channel points being wagered here. So we have some big spenders here saying yes. Big spenders, appreciate that. Now is a big spender saying no. Place your bets, please. Appreciate you all hanging out. Again, Mod Monday, if you missed it, was earlier today. It'll be up on YouTube this evening around 7 p.m. And I look for more drafts as well on YouTube, as well as everything else on YouTube. So go follow the YouTube. 50-50, like most odds. Either it happens or it doesn't. Let's go. Mythic 73, battling against Diamond. Ugh. Getting paired down sucks. Alright, we can keep this. Magda turn 2 in the play is pretty good. Chandra. So we have 2 other dwarves that tap themselves, and we have the 1-drop thing that can tap Magda for mana. So we have a lot of good synergy with this. And Seeker can help us find our 3rd land. Deck's cool. One of the things I enjoy most with this format is I keep playing decks, that's really annoying, that I wouldn't even expect to draft. Like, I wouldn't think this deck would be like a deck. You know, and then all of a sudden here it is. So we're going to play Sculptor here, not play Magda. And set up for possible Magda Sculptor next turn, possibly Horizon Seeker. We'll see what they do. Ooh, big swing on the predictions at the end there. Big swing. The naysayers win out. Let's prove them wrong. Let's prove them wrong. So they're going to do that, sure. Slays the Troll. That's pretty good, too. Alright, I mean, I want to play Horizon Seeker, kind of, so I can get a land next turn. Just attack or 2 play Seeker. We could play Sculptor and Magda, but, like, I'd rather have Seeker in play and just keep making land drops, so... Attack, play Seeker, so they go. It's possible we also fight with the Seeker next turn, too. When this card hits, it's really, really good. It can be a little awkward to make hit, but when it hits, it slays. It slays. I think it's pretty good. Sure. That's fine, though. Trading Seeker for Packmate and drawing cards, basically like playing our own Packmate. No 3rd land? No 3rd land opponent? Oh. All the colors. Okay. Alright. We'll just attack with Seeker and play this first. Yeah, whatever, sure. Could attack with both. Kind of doubt they would block the Sculptor if we attack with both. Yeah, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. No blocks at all? Wow. That is interesting. That is interesting. Alright, so we can play Sculptor and Magda this turn, just kind of like set up for Bounding Gold, Slays the Troll. We're gonna Plains. I said go to Plains. Are you gonna respond to this? Alright, Snow-Covered Plains, please. Thank you. Sculptor of Winter? Oh, I could have just played... Or no. I should think just play Manga. Yeah, let's play Manga. It's higher upside than Sculptor. We don't actually need the mana. And if a door opens to attack, we get a little value, so. Let's go. Looking for some chonkers here. We do have some 5/5s in our deck, you know? The no block with Seeker means I'm probably playing a bigger blocker this turn, which will just Bounding Gold and attack again and get more lands out of our deck. So we're only playing 15 lands. So every land we pulled out, you know, we definitely increased our spell percentage by a decent amount. It's not nothing. Icebind Pillar. It's also a good Bounding Gold target. Sure. So we'll just Bounding Gold the Pillar. They'll tap the Seeker in response. We'll just play Sculptor and say go, I guess. We need to draw Boom Boom. We need to draw Boom Boom. I imagine they're not going to Icebind Pillar the manga. I do imagine that's probably going to be the case. So let's do that. Hit the Pillar. Pillar's way too good. Play Sculptor. Just say go. Yeah, Infinity, I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. Might be a bug on Twitch's end. Alright, so we need some chonkers. It's funny, now I kind of wish we had the Waking Patrols, but like, it's only because we do Seeker mostly. Rootless You? Oh, man. They're putting a stone wall up here. We're still drawing lands. Unbelievable. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Packmate, Rootless You, definitely stem the beats. And we don't really have any big beaters here. Runawalk is pretty important. We don't have any of those. Any Cinder Giants? No, our curve's pretty low. We have 3 of the 5 mana 5/5. You can see if that goes on the cardboard live overlay. Okay. Prismatic Bridge. You need to upkeep, reveal top card of your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker and put it into play for free. We were probably going to lose. Because the game is kind of stalled and they get a free spell every turn. That's bad. That is bad. I'm not sure what we're drawing to here. It's definitely not Forest, though. Nice 15 land deck, Jim.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
I kind of think we just slam. Honestly. Like, it's funny, I could have, like, slayed the Troll and the Sentinel earlier. I should have pumped my creatures, too. Maybe I should have done that, actually. Maybe I should have just, like, just taken the bad fight, but then we still get to pump our things and gain life with Slays the Troll. So, that might have been better. We are, like, under a lot of pressure to win the game over the next few turns. I'm just going to attack with everything. And get a land off Seeker. Not gonna kill the U because I'll just get a Honey Mammoth and gain 4 life. It's pretty annoying. We have 15 lands in our deck. We pulled 2 out with the Seeker. We still have 100,000 lands. But alright, activate this. Get us no covered land. Sure. I guess like literally like 6 lands in our deck, and we have like 25 cards down. It's pretty annoying, but Slay Patrol, fight the Sentinel. We probably should have fought at a previous time. Might be too late, but because Rubos is also insane against us, we just like can't get through it without giving them the 6/6. Oh my god, there's everything. That wasn't actually that bad though. All right, their free spell is a mentor. Yeah, we just like can't beat Prismatic Bridge. I don't think. It's just like literally a free spell every turn. It's a tough first game here. We have flooded pretty bad. Tagging seems kind of greedy, but sure. Their deck does seem good. Their deck does seem good. S-Hawks, new sub. What's your name away from? Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Prime Gaming sub. Prime Gaming. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, look, you're a land. This is actually ridiculous. Alright, I guess. Like, 15 land deck. 15 land deck. Good start to our draft. Doom Scar Titan. Okay, I guess we're dead. Alright, whatever. Tough first match there. Definitely, their deck seems very good, but if we actually do some spells, it would have helped. Down to 149. Down to 149. That's okay, though. That's okay. No problem. No problem. Definitely don't Waking Controls, right? Nah. I just don't think we do. Like, the 5/5s are good in our deck, realistically. Now, let's keep playing. Try again. Try again. We can cast it pretty early, but I just don't see it making that many tokens for us. And if it doesn't make any tokens, it's literally a 6-mana Stone Rain. As much as I love Stone Rain, that's just like, you know, a little much. A little much.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
My chair is not sitting up as much as it used to. Adjust this thing. I don't know. Gnot Bold Slumberbound. That card's super sweet. What's up, Hawks? Appreciate that. From Seattle. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Ugh. I mean, we have like 8 or 9 green sources in our deck. I'm gonna keep. I think mulliganing just sucks, honestly. There it is.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix!
Not using creatures,
Oh my
but
God!
I don't think it's a mull on the draw. I think people mulligan a little too much in limited, I think. Beskar Shield Mate. Annoying, but sure. What's up, Scotty? We were higher than that before our last game. We entered Mythic at 50. The video's on my YouTube, you can go watch it. That's pretty sick. Alright. Old Ravager Worm. Yeah, we are not drawing well today. We're gonna bounty goal this poor Beskar Shield Mate. Stop the pick from doing anything. Obviously, it's got a creature under it if you kill it anyway. And we need some help here, folks. We keep a 3-lander. How does it work when you finally get to Mythic, but you are number 50? So, basically how Mythic works is, how the ladder works in general, is that everyone has a rating hidden behind their ranking. But it means nothing until you're actually in Mythic. So, as you're playing and laddering and, you know, winning and losing, the early parts of a ladder are only concerned with your wins and losses, but you have a matchmaking rating behind that. So when you beat someone who's really good, you gain more points and so on and so forth. And when you hit Mythic, it takes your rating into account there. So you've been winning a lot in drafts. So we get to Mythic, and it takes into account our win rating, and we enter at 50. If we had been like middling along and slowly making Mythic, we'd have come in at like 1200 or whatever, or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna Veil fight here. I'm just talking. So we're gonna Veil. We're gonna struggle. It's not cool, but we gotta kill the creature for the threat in play. Now we have untap for squash. They play a creature now, we squash it, attack for 4. It's not great, but they're flooding a bit, which is good. We're gonna bounty gold our creature. Rude. Play Story Seeker. Alright, I mean, I don't like squashing Story Seeker, but let's draw 5/5. Oh my god. Look at these draws. Look at these draws. Story Seeker, no, go away. They are out of cards, though. They have 2 cards left, so they play a 6th land here. I feel kind of okay with this game. It's a Fearless Pup. It's actually pretty good. Alright. So, like, I would say our endgame is probably better than theirs, so we don't really mind this game state. we'll draw bigger things than them, hopefully. You know, the Boros deck draws 6 lands. It's usually pretty good for us. Pup's kind of hard to stop right now, but... $15 lands. What's up, Chris? The next follow. If you haven't followed us, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is, I mean, they're flooding bad, too. They have 7 lands to our 7, I guess, but... No pump? Hopefully that was a misclick. They're not playing an 8-drop here. Nope, it's a 6-drop. Alright, I guess we're dead. Probably best possible. They got us. Look at that, just a snap call on the block. Wow. What a monster. What a monster. With the snap call. Alright. Can't even sneak some damage in. Jeez. Alright, well now we're dead. That was such a fast block. Like, they block so fast. No respect at all. It's no respect. Alright, well, we're dead. Not very fun first 2 games here, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, our 15 land deck is just drawing 9 lands every game. And, we losing. We losing. I have never seen a bluff called that fast. We have, like, run amok there. It's, like, pretty good for us. Yeah, I mean, alright, I guess we lose. I mean...
So you get nothing. You
wow.
lose. Good day.
Yeah, I guess. Like, pretty. I mean, let's take a look at our deck real fast. We are playing 15 lands. 15 lands. That is the amount of lands that we're playing. I mean, we have like a pretty decent amount of creatures. A little light on boom booms, but just rage cut a land for Awakening Patrols. Just cut a land for a 6-drop. We do have a lot of mana in our deck. We have Magda, Triple Sculptor, Pick, Sentinel, Horizon Seeker. Tom, are you our last opponent? Tom? Handsome Tom? Handsome Tom. You were? You blocked so fast when I bluffed the attack with your 4/4 flyer. What were you thinking? That was insane. Just like snap call by bluff. Didn't even just bam block. He's got nothing. He made me look really bad on my stream here. I'm not gonna lie. Made me look real bad. Didn't think you had anything? That was sick, Tom. That was sick. Sick block. You're awesome. Like, a lot of respect. Much respect. I'm really happy you came in the chat, actually. Didn't think you had anything. I'm definitely not accusing you of sniping. Absolutely not. Like, that was, I mean, like, it makes sense I had nothing there, for sure. Like, I just had nothing all game. So I would have had to have drawn the pump spell that turn. But let's hear it for Tom. That was a sick block. I respect that a lot. I respect that a lot. All right, so, we're going to, I mean, like, I'm still pretty happy with how I built our deck. We are 0-2, but, like, cut an out. I want the Outriders. I'm just going to leave it. I think we're fine. I think we just drew, like, 10 lands 2 games in a row in a 15-land deck. So, we're fine. We're fine. We're not going to let a little variance alter our deck building. I think our deck building is probably correct. So, Jeff with the big host again. Jeff. Thank you so much, Jeff. As I've said before, I mentioned earlier in the stream, I am doing commentary for this Sunday's Historic Tournament with Jeff, the Hootlandia Open. Super great events Jeff runs. I'm really happy Jeff got in touch with me to be involved. It's going to be really awesome. Of course, Jeff also writes for Cool Stuff and is sponsored by Cool Stuff as well. So a fellow Cool Stuff player. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Anyone who's here from Jeff's channel or has the link to the MTG Melee event and put that in chat, that'd be awesome. I don't have it offhand right now. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great. We get to do commentary. Let's hear me doing commentary. Talk about a stork. All right. Let's go here. There it is. In chat, Meatballs, thanks so much. There it is. You must be a subscriber to Jeff's stream to play, which is $5 a month. So you can just subscribe once if you're not currently a subscriber. Then it's an additional $5 on that. It's a big tournament with prizes from CoolStuffInc.com, which is awesome. Obviously, Cool Stuff is my sponsor as well. You get a lot of store credit for different match wins. It's based by match win, not by top 8ing and stuff. So you get 4 wins, you get some credit, even if you don't come close to top 8ing, which is really, really cool. Door prizes is going to be a great event. It's going to be great. Super, super cool stuff. What is going on? What do we have? 8 or 9 green sources in our deck. If I was in a draw, I would keep. I don't think we can keep us on the play. Because the problem is our last hand didn't have green, but it had like multiple removal spells and things to do. This hand doesn't actually have anything to do, and we're on the play. So, jeez. We're gonna mulligan. We're gonna mulligan. I don't know what's going on with this draft. Like, we're basically red-green. We are splashing 1 bounding gold off of a plains and 2 duels. And that's it. We're going to keep, though, and now we have Magda, so keep this. We're going to shut the Glade Walker. Hope that Magda goes unopposed a bit here. Shuffler's drunk. Playing against a Platinum player, too. The worst thing when you're Mythic is because your rating matters, is getting paired against someone in Platinum. Because if you lose, you lose 100,000 points. It's like the old rating system in Magic back in the day. Like, back in my day, when Magic was based on ratings, you could qualify for a Pro Tour off rating. So, if you were like 2,000 rated or above, you can queue for a Pro Tour and so on and so forth. It's really, really cool. But you play an FNM, and you need like 2 more points. Oh man, what is this? You need like 2 more points for your rating to make the Pro Tour. If you lost as like a newer player because you get mana screwed, you lose 100,000 points. You know, so all right. So we didn't draw a green source. We have Magda obviously, and now they played a main phase Revitalize. We can like just play Eyesight Troll here, I guess. We're not gonna have shields up, but they're also blue white. It doesn't really matter that much. It's important to note like what kind of kill spells your opponent can have. So a card like Eyesight Troll, you often want to play whatever. We'll take that one. Sure. We're 0-2. Take the free win. But it's important to note what kind of kill spells could your opponent have, right? So if they're red-black there, we can just hold our Troll and wait till we have two snow up to protect it. But against blue-white, they're going to kill it by putting Bounding Gold on it, by putting Bind the Monsters on it. So there's no reason to even have the Indestructible up. So, Kaboom says, didn't semi-pros used to funnel points into pros who were a little below threshold? Yeah, there's definitely collusion for sure back in the day. Absolutely. Like you want your friend to go to the Pro Tour, you just scoop to him. That definitely used to happen all the time. All the time, for sure. So, definitely just like, I mean, unfortunately with any system, it's going to be collusion of some kind. Like, people are going to just try and cheat the system and so on and so forth. But, let's go. Opponent predicted 7 wins. Yeah, right? Alright. We're turning around. Oh, look. We got some forests. We got forests. We did it. We did it. Good hand, too. Eyesight Troll is pretty good in our deck. It's a very weird green-white snow deck. Not a common thing, but we're really on Magda here. Highest upside for sure. Yeah, the rating system was kind of tough. So we get to jam. We're going to play Horizon Seeker, I think, and just say go. Nice Snowlands. Nice Snowlands. They foretold a card, which is fine. Could be like the 5 damage spell. We don't know if they're blue-white, red-white. You know, we don't really know what this is a splash or not. So, yeah, the old rating system was kind of shitty because you would, like, have your rating high and you couldn't play anymore because you couldn't risk losing your rating points. So you would just, like, not play, which kind of sucked. But, all right, so we're going to jam with Horizon Seeker here. Get a land. Sure. Let's go get our planes. And we We can play Sculptor or Ice-Hide Troll. Ice-Hide Troll is naked to like a Demon Bolt or something like that. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna play Forest and play Sculptor in Winter. Light Rain says, "What do you think about the future of professional Magic looks like?" I don't know, honestly. Hopefully not like it does right now, because they really have things really mixed up. And I think that the only consistent thing in the system for the last few years has been it's very, very confusing. I'm a professional Magic the Gathering player, and I don't know how anything works, you know? So they're going to play this kind of stinky card. It's a 3-2. They're going to mill a card in the graveyard, which is fine. Outrider's pretty chunky. I would say I'm more interested in just playing Outrider here. We're not going to try and get a land or trade. Just play Outrider and say go. It's a nice boomer. 5/5 is like pretty well sized in this format. Doesn't have a Demon Bolt. It's a lot of 4/4s, so just play that. Say go. We are a little flooded again somehow, but now at least we have a sink for it. Yeah, once COVID ends and things get back to normal a little bit, hopefully things will, you know, somewhat pull together. A little Berg action, sure. Yeah, I miss playing Paper Magic a lot. Like a lot. What's up, Kristen? Started your adventure with Magic this year. Having a great time. Hope once something awesome. Kristen, thank you. Happy to have you here. More of a limited player, constructed player. I've been doing some limited lately. My Bronze to Mythic series is all on YouTube. I think that one's a pretty good one. Got like a lot of good feedback on that one, which is great. One, sure. This card's still sitting here. Just a little weird, but Snakeskin Veil, right on time. All right. Pretty good. So if they have a Bounding Gold or something for our Ice-Hide Troll, we can now protect it, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, we can't really attack it as 4/4, so we're trying to play this in the... We have double activation, or we have double activation up at the Sculptor, so we're in pretty good shape, I think. I think we're a pretty big chunker. Just take up. Yeah, I miss Paper Magic a lot. Just going to big events, hanging out, you know, just getting dinner afterwards, having a few drinks, shuffling cards in my hand, you know, BS in between rounds for sure. I miss it a lot. But we're getting there. And Nicole's vaccine's actually on Wednesday. Alright. You really don't want to have two of this card in your deck. This card's pretty bad. You know, if you need to fill out your deck and you took too many Snowlands, you need one, sure, but two is a pretty bad sign. Alright. They're going to keep card on top, sure. You want Snowlands, if you care about Snowlands, you want them pretty high. Again, watch my Bronze to Mythic series. I did an entire series going from Bronze 4 to Mythic. It's all on my YouTube. It's 17 episodes. You will learn a lot about drafting if you watch that series. A lot of really good feedback on that one. All Kaldheim, obviously. So I'll be doing that series from now on. Every new set that comes out. I'm fairly active with my cards in paper. So we're trying to jam with the Ice-Hide Troll every turn, honestly. Like, the 5/5 can come in too. They can, like, double block with the Thieves on the 5/5, but, like, that's fine. I don't mind trading the 5/5 to clean the board up a little bit. And then this is fine. Yeah, I mean, the client... I wish the client would just, like, randomly pause sometimes. Like, when you... If you have... Say you have a mountain, right? And you have Shock in your deck. And you play your mountain on turn 1. It immediately passes to your opponent, and then they know you don't have Shock. Or vice versa, it pauses, they know you do. I wish Arena would just, like, occasionally pause in spots, you know? To put a little Fear of God in your opponent. Or we're gonna troll twice here. We, like, want them to try and kill us. We have Snakeskin Veil, so... Pump once. Pump twice. Deal 11. It's pretty good. Like Cavalry and just say go. We look like we're shields down. You can definitely see them, these are foretold, right? Yeah, they have 2 foretold. I can see one of these being Demon Bolt or the 5 damage spell. We have Snakeskin Veil, so... I guess if it's 2 5 damage spells or a mixture of 2 kill spells, we're going to lose a troll here. But I think that's fine. Bluff instant button, sure. You can do that by just, like, clicking to one of your faces. Like, you can go like this, like that. And then it'll pause in their main phase no matter what. They're coming in. They're coming in hard, too. So, they might be saying they have the Warhorn Blast. That could be a possibility. We're going to make some blocks here. honestly. I don't think it's Doomscar. If it's Doomscar, it sucks because we could have saved our troll, but like their board is really good, so Doomscar is like kind of iffy. We're gonna block and play around the Warhorn Blast. Let's actually block like this and like this. If they have the blast, we'll lose our sculptor. We'll still kill their other creatures. Yeah, I'm cool with this. This is fine. Sure. And if they have Doomscar, then blocking things is good because we save damage anyway. So, all right, this is all fine. I guess we'll untap a Snowland. Doomscar would suck. I didn't consider Doomscar. They just played so many creatures they didn't need to if they have Doomscar here. Like, why play a Frost Dog or just hold it? It's not affecting the board in any way. Allrun's Epiphany. Nice blocks, Jim. Nice blocks, Jim. Clean the board up. Player Time Walk. It's good, but it ain't great. I agree they probably shouldn't have Warhorn Blast in their deck, but I don't see what else it could be based on that attack. Besides some weird Mythic or Rare, so... And it didn't cost us much to block like that. Like, so you blocked a 3-2 on a 3-2 instead of a 2-2 on a 3-2, you know? Bottom. Alright, so they have 3 fresh cards for the most part. We have 2 Chonkers in play and protection. I would say I'm feeling pretty good about this game. Feeling pretty good. Frost Augur. Later, Captain. What do you? Are you like doing homework at the same time as you're watching the stream? Is that what that number is? Negative 39.07. No pumps on Mistwalker is interesting. Data entry, got it. All right, so they did not pump their Mistwalker, which is pretty weird. Definitely a little sketch. What would they need this 5 mana for? 1 for this, but another farce. This deck has drawn so many lands, it's actually unreal, but we're winning this game, so here come the clowns. Watching Twitch while you work is awesome. I can't do that, though. Alright, I mean, whatever. This is fine. We're pretty ahead here. Frost Augur hopefully won't hit. Another multiverse? That makes sense. Bottom, please. Bottom, top. Frost Augur. Whiff. Love it. That is a really aggressive Frost Augur. Okay. Oh my god. Cyclone Summoner. How's it to play? Yes, for your hand, return all permanents that are giants. That's really, really stupid. Alright, sure, I guess. Yeah. Blessing of Frost. Right on time, right on time. Alright, so... And now I can't leave protection up for my troll. Oh, man. Come on. This draft has sucked. I can just, like, play troll and block the summoner, I guess. And then play Outrider next. But now we're, like, dying to the... I guess we should probably do that, though. There's so many cards in their hand, too. Jeez. This card's good. Card's good. Pretty good rare. Pretty good rare. Yeah. Okay. Blessing of Frost is also really good. We do have a lot of Snowlands in play. Play Outrider next turn. We have Ice Hide activation up still. Mistwalker can get in for 3 a turn, but like it's still a pretty slow clock. Yeah, I'll block. Kind of like a weird attack. It's like, why bother attacking into my mana, you know? Oh my god, are you serious? What is this deck? Double Thought Thief, control cards, run amok? Oh my god. Are we dead now? It's close. It's close. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole lot of damage. A whole lot of damage. Cosmos Elixir. Alright. Sculptor of Winter. Alright, I mean, like... So now we're dead in 2 turns to Mistwalker. So we need to draw one of our rule spells of some kind. We need to play Outrider. We need to... We can't play... We can play Outrider. Things I need to block the Summoner. We need a 2 mana to block. So we need to like play Outrider and just say go. And next turn we'll Blessing of Frost and just hope we draw a fight card, I think. So we have 2 Snow for a Troll and Snakeskin Veil. Alright. I guess. Frost Augur. They have like almost no snow cards too. Like, they have 2 lands and a Bergstrider. Or is there only snow cards so far? So we're just gonna block with a Troll. We could double block and kill this, but we want the thing in play to draw more cards at Blessing of Frost, and we also want the bigger thing to kill this thing with a fight card possibly. So, yeah. Yeah, kill spell here. Bring it on. They're just gonna run him up again and kill us. Oh, man. Not every draft goes your way, you know? Your deck's worse than I thought. I think our deck was like pretty good. Provoke the trolls. Trying to provoke my troll here. This is insane. Because now I'm gonna. Oh no, actually, it won't resolve. If this could have still like if this is just +1/+1 rather than hexproof, we actually would kill their summoner with this pump. But unfortunately, it's gonna fizzle with spell too. That's funny. But we're gonna do it. That's so funny how a card that said a battle growth just +1/+1 no hexproof would have been a lot better there. It's hilarious. Could they have just killed us? They could have just put that on the Mistwalker and killed us, right? It's like 5-1. They were just dead. Eh, whatever. Alright, so we are going to Blessing of Frost. We're looking for like one of our kill spells that can kill the Mistwalker. Or Bolted Me. That's true too. We want to draw some way to kill Mistwalker. So we could like Sculptor of Winter. What do we have? We have Squash, Bounding Gold. We can't Squash, Bounding Gold. 2 Struggle for Skemfars. The other fight card. I think we need to like not play Sculptor and just play Blessing of Frost. I think we need to not use all our snow either. We don't really need to use all our snow. Are they just dead? Holy crap, they're just dead. No, never mind. Never mind. We can't remove the blocker. If we draw a fight spell, they're just dead. So we can draw a Struggle, or Arnie fights the troll or whatever it is, or Bounding Gold, or Squash, and they're dead. So we need to leave a white up. I don't care about the Ice Side Troll anymore, because we're dead anyway if we don't draw it. So either we win or we don't, basically. We did not do it. So we are dead. That's pretty frustrating. That's a pretty crazy attack. They just like put themselves dead on board to a kill spell on our side. Alright, well, definitely a tough draft. Can't fathom they wouldn't attack into my my stuff, but can't really see him not attacking here, but I guess we'll try. Yeah, I mean this draft, like, our deck doesn't seem bad. I don't know what happened really. We just like drew a million lands every game. We like never really curved out. We never really did it. I don't know. I mean, I don't think our deck is terrible or anything. Just a really weird draft. That was bad. Like that was basically an 0-3. We want a match, but I don't know. I definitely do not think this was an 0-3 deck. Like super low curve, only playing 15 lands, so shouldn't flood. Double Ice Side Troll, like 4 or 5 removal spells, low curve, couple powerful cards like Magda. Like, yeah, our top end's not like insane, but like the 5/5's good. You know, if you just curve into a 5/5 on turn 3 or 4, whatever, it's great, you know. Got a few tricks. Them's the breaks, I guess. A lot of snowlands, and an archetype doesn't usually have snowlands. Makes our Ice Side Trolls really good. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Alright, YouTube folks. I guess like, comment, subscribe, YouTube. Look for more drafts.